Clark Kellogg and Coach Mike Fratello and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got a showdown in the Central Division.
Here we go.
The Cleveland Cavaliers hosting the Chicago Bulls. And Mike, not a lot of welcoming faces for Michael Jordan in this arena tonight.
And that's right, Kevin. Of course, MJ ended Cleveland's season last year in this building, a buzzer beater in Game 5 of the first round. Opening night this season, Jordan poured in 54 against Cleveland.
So, Clark, for the Cavs, they're 32-36 and looking to make the playoffs. Their main priority has to be figuring out a way to slow down Michael Jordan, right?
Absolutely, Kevin. They need to make Jordan give up the ball, force somebody else to beat him, send double teams at him, get that rock out of his hands. Clearly, Cleveland has to pay a lot of extra attention to Michael Jordan if they want to have a chance to win.
Now, let's give you the starting five. For Chicago in the backcourt, John Paxson running the point. And at the 2, it's the former MVP, Michael Jordan. A defensive stopper. Scottie Pippen is the small forward. Horace Grant at the power forward spot. And at center, the big man, 7'1", Bill Cartwright. And introducing the Cleveland starters. Sharp-shooting Mark Price is at the 1. And the defensive specialist, Craig Ehlo, joins him in the backcourt. The forwards, rookie third-round pick Winston Bennett at 3. With the experienced Larry Nance playing power forward. And finally, the two-time All-Star, Brad Daugherty, is the center.
So far this year, in the first 3 meetings between Chicago and Cleveland, all Bulls wins, Michael Jordan is averaging 44 points per game against the Cavs, shooting 55%. MJ is the last guy Cleveland wants to see.
And that one, good.
You know, they'll be looking for more of that. An easy layup right there.
Always nice to get a few easy ones early in the game to build a rhythm.
Price against Paxson. And it's Price missing. And Clark, to be fair, Michael Jordan might be the last guy any team in this NBA wants to face.
Well, you won't get any disagreement from me, Kevin. I mean, he's on his way to his 4th straight scoring title, and Jordan is, in fact, the show in the NBA right now, guys.
He is indeed. Well, Michael Jordan on a historic pace. And for more, here's David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Michael Jordan is well on his way to a 4th straight scoring title. With 14 games left, including tonight, Jordan's averaging more than 33 points per game, giving him a more than 2-point lead over Utah's Karl Malone. The only other player to lead the league 4 straight seasons, the great Wilt Chamberlain. Back to you, Kevin.
That's some good history right there, David. Thank you. MJ is a special player. He's a great scorer. Mike, look at his game. Tell me why.
This might not be the first thing you think of, but his conditioning has a lot to do with it. MJ just never gets tired. He can carry a team.
I've never seen anything like it. Well, Mike, at breakfast, we were opening up the papers here in Cleveland, the front page of the sports section. An article about the Cavs' Craig Ehlo trying to guard Michael Jordan.
You just know Michael read that article like we did.
One of the things that catches my eye about Brad Daugherty is his ability to be a ball mover at the center position. He doesn't just look to score. He's a 7-footer that can dish it as well as any big man that's played in the league.
The best three-point shooting team in the NBA, Clark, the Cleveland Cavaliers, leading the league at 41%. They also are number 1 in attempts and in three-point shots made.
And you know, Kevin, the injury to Brad Daugherty, I think, forced Cleveland into becoming a more focused team from the three-point line. Guys like Price and Craig Ehlo, Steve Kerr, all shooting it well. That's Mark Price, for those wondering.
That's right. And Brad Daugherty with the slam.
Terrific to see Brad Daugherty in the starting lineup. He has struggled through injuries this year, so glad to see the big fella healthy and starting.
An all-star the previous 2 seasons, Brad's health is so important for Cleveland. Cleveland fans looking nervous as Jordan is finding his groove early on.
Price looking it over, pass to Nance. There's the double team with Grant. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It will be a
Doherty dishes to Bennett. The pass to Elo. Clock at 6. Drops in the layup for 2.
You know, Elo has the look of a surfer. He's free-flowing, kind of blondish, floppy hair, but he's a starting-level talent for sure. And he draws some of the toughest assignments at the defensive end of the floor.
Bulls shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Shooting for Chicago, Michael Jordan.
Free throw good, Jordan. Williams, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Kerr comes in for Price. The Bulls also changing it up. Will Purdue's checked in for Cartwright. King comes in for Grant. And Armstrong subbed in for Paxson.
In each of the last 2 playoffs, the Bulls have eliminated Cleveland in the first round.
And heartbreaking losses for the Cavs both times as it came down to a winner-take-all 5th game. This has become quite a rivalry in the Central Division.
Williams passes to Elo. Man's trying to break loose.
Great D from King. That's his role on this squad.
Williams gets the bucket. 1:19 left to play in the first quarter. Armstrong against Kerr. Armstrong gets the bucket.
Hey, height is just a number when you play with his tenacity and force inside.
An absolute fearless approach by him to get the score.
Now here's Elo. To the paint, here's Doherty, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Doherty's got 8 points.
Well, it's just one of the many things that Elo does pretty well. Finding an open man to set up with the ball. Well done there on the pass.
Elo against Jordan. From down in the low post, it goes. 14 points for him.
For the Bulls tonight, it's slim pickings at the guard position. Craig Hodges, Michael Jordan's backup, is out tonight.
So that leaves Michael Jordan, John Paxson, B.J. Armstrong in the backcourt for the Bulls. That's it. Putting even more pressure on Jordan. And my guess is he's going to rise to the challenge like he does most of the time.
Again, Chicago.
You've got to wonder. They're doubling Jordan on defense, and Jordan is still outsmarting them. Now what?
They double him with Jordan. Elo. There's the dish to Williams. Back to Elo. Doherty in the post. Working on Purdue. Goes up again. Doherty with the bucket.
The putback. Doherty makes it look so easy.
And here's Jordan outside. And a shot. Oh, he gets it off to beat the buzzer. Woo-hoo! Oh.
Wonderful shot clock awareness right there. Well done.
That's got to feel good. Let's see if they can build upon this momentum heading into the next quarter.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back. Welcome back, everyone, to Richfield, Ohio, just a bit south of Cleveland, home of the Cavs. Kevin Harlan, Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge here. We're set for the start of the second quarter between the Cavs and Bulls. It's a big matchup in the Central Division. Here's Jordan.
Opening night for both of these teams in Chicago, Michael Jordan went off for 54 points. An overtime win for the Bulls.
The headline of the Cleveland Sports page, Mission Impossible. Elo to try to ground Air Jordan. For more, let's go to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, you can bet that Michael Jordan read that as well. He's quoted in the article as saying, Craig Elo is a very good defender, and I accept him as a challenge. Now, the backstory, of course, is that Elo was a minor league player just 3 years ago. Now, he signed a new contract here in Cleveland, and his defense was a big reason why, but you know Jordan's going to bring something extra tonight. Kevin?
He always does. David, thank you for that. Mike, the Cavs coaches probably wish they ran that story on another day.
I mean, did they have to run that article today? Let's be clear. As good as Elo is, no one is stopping Michael Jordan when he's on. Sorry, Craig.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. They've got P.J. Armstrong. Cartwright is out there with Grant. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Pippen in at the 3. And Clark, that 54-point outburst for Michael, a season high for the all-world guard.
Kevin, seems like he just has the Cavs number. I mean, he also had those 41 points 5 days ago against Cleveland. MJ slept real well last night in anticipation of this one.
He must have. But boy, he gets ready to play him, doesn't he?
Yep.
And the wide-open shot from Price. They grab their own miss. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
An excellent job by the Bulls, Clark, so far on defense. They've limited the Cavs' three-point shooting game.
With Jordan and Pippen defending the perimeter, hard to get good looks. The Bulls are not an easy team to knock down threes on.
Not at all. So he gets them both.
I like the grace and power Nance brings to his game. He's got a big guy build, but can move the floor well and duck around the defense.
Armstrong. Another one falls for Chicago.
Room to fire from mid-range, and he's more than capable of knocking that down.
Left side, Price. Doherty, the screen. And they double up Price. That's tipped. Lets it go from 11, and the shot is long.
Couldn't convert the bunny. That one was right there for him.
Here's Jordan. Jordan continues to roll. Michael has matched his total from 2 nights back, 28 points. Michael Jordan has had such great success, Mike, against this Cleveland franchise, hasn't he?
The shot last year on this floor, 54 points opening night in Chicago. MJ loves playing the Cavs.
He does indeed. Count it. Jordan's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Bulls.
Listen, you either double Jordan now or you're going to pay for it later.
Price outside. Passes it to Doherty. Inside. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
You know, you look at Doherty's assist numbers, and they are tremendous for a center. Brad has excellent vision of the floor.
Here's Armstrong. Off target from 3-point range. And so here's Cleveland. And Nance kicks to Doherty. Pass to Elo. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Price outside. Doherty with the screen on Armstrong. 5 on the clock, and it's in there. And now just a 2-point Chicago lead.
Such a pure jump shooter. Price's mechanics are especially impressive. The first-year head coach of the Bulls, 44-year-old Phil Jackson, the last 2 seasons, Jackson was an assistant under former Bulls coach Doug Collins. And while Jackson was a head coach in Puerto Rico, this is Phil's first NBA head coaching job.
Elo can't hit.
And you can bet he's going to keep taking these shots. Even though he missed there, that's not going to shake his confidence.
Jordan. And he banks in the layup. 32 points for Jordan.
That's Armstrong playing his main role, distributor.
And Bulls coach Phil Jackson, a great player back in the day, you may recall, Clark, with the New York Knicks.
2 minutes.
Yeah, he was on championship teams in 1970 and 73 with the Knicks. And he's a player's coach. He's known to be laid back, but it'll be interesting to see if he can take this Bulls team to the next level.
My guess is he can. What do you think?
I would agree.
A nice shot by Jordan.
So consistent from the field. A quality outing for him.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. It's Price on the wing. He's covered by Armstrong. Back to Price. And Grant sends it back.
One of the better defenders in this game, Grant teeing off on that one. The Cavs shocking the NBA with a huge trade back in November, trading their leading scorer and one of the best 2 guards in the league, Ron Harper, and a first-round pick to the Clippers, and got 2 young players back.
They double him with Jordan. Price outside. From 20 feet out. And that one's good. Elo's got 6 in the quarter.
Price does such a good job. Always seems to find the open man. This is a guy who loves to share the basketball.
And Jordan gets it to go.
Well, you want the ball in his hands. A real good offensive player.
Price passes to Williams. And here's Nance. Elo outside. Down low. And Grant sends it back. Shot's good by Williams. Chicago leading by 3. And here's Jordan outside. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And then slams it in.
Sweet throwdown on the alley-oop that time by Larry Nance. Love seeing him bounce to ecstasy like that.
Here's Jordan. They get it back. Over Williams. Oh, and the buzzer. Peter's good.
He was doing whatever he wanted to out there. I love how he closed out this quarter.
The D looking helpless to stop him. He's running all over them.
Michael Jordan getting it done for the Bulls. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way. All right, here we go. The second half start from Northeast Ohio with Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and DA. This is Kevin Harlan. It's the Cavs and Bulls. A huge game in the Eastern Conference playoff picture. The Bulls leading by 3.
It is great to see Brad Daugherty out there. Earlier in the season, Brad had ankle surgery, and he still isn't up to 100%. If Cleveland wants to make the playoffs, they need Daugherty healthy.
You've got Elo. Bennett is out there with Nance. Then there's Price, and it's Daugherty in at the 5 down low. They're the group for Lenny Wilkens starting the second half. Here's Jordan. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound. And the great Brad Daugherty, an all-star the previous 2 seasons for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah, he's the #1 overall pick back in 1986, and he certainly has lived up to the billing of being a franchise center. He's a double-double machine, highly efficient, very skilled, and still working his way back to that all-star level.
Clark, you were a double-double machine, about 19 points a game, and just a hair under 10 rebounds a game.
Yeah, I found my way into that category the short time that I played, Kevin.
Thus far, another monster game for Michael Jordan against Cleveland. You know, Mike, he just owns the Cavaliers, doesn't he?
Well, the newspaper editor didn't do Cleveland any favors by running that article. Jordan making a point tonight, no one can guard me.
Very clear.
We've seen Jordan go to work on his three-point shooting, and the improvement very evident here tonight.
Nance a screen on Pippen. Here's Price. Price can't get that one to fall.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Well, Pippen has an excellent sense for how the play is unfolding and doesn't have much trouble finding those open shooters.
Elo with it. Now guarded by Jordan. Elo the pass to Daugherty. And they get it back. The shot's good from Nance. And looking at Cleveland's three-point numbers, Clark, they're down compared to what they normally do.
Well, you know, it was a point of emphasis and focus for Phil Jackson and his staff. I mean, the Cavs offense is centered around, predicated on knocking down threes. So Chicago clearly looking to disrupt that.
Hey, yo, right here.
Price against Pippen. Daugherty with the screen on Jordan. Here's Elo. And it's Chicago with the rebound. The shot from 20 feet away. Michael Jordan showing greatness, just a basket away from the 54-point total he posted against Cleveland earlier this season. Oh, Nance in position.
What a feat
it! Absolutely perfectly timed and placed.
I can't get enough of those.
And they double up Jordan. Price with the ball. He's picked up by Pippen. And the jam by Larry Nance. For Mike Fratello, this Cavs-Bulls matchup, it has really turned into a terrific rivalry.
Well, the Bulls keep knocking the Cavs out in the playoffs. Division rivals play each other 6 times during the regular season, so they see each other a ton.
Very good point. Now, here's Bennett. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Count that bucket. And now it's only a 5-point Bulls lead.
The 6-foot Price going inside and getting it done. Loving it.
For the Cavaliers, Rollins checked in for Dorton. Williams comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Brown in for Bennett. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Purdue, he's checked in for Cartwright. King comes in for Grant. Davis is checked in for Scottie Pippen. And Armstrong subbed in for John Paxson. Elo outside. It's Price on the wing. Pass to Rollins. Cleveland moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Unloads. Another shot. And another shot. Missed it. Even after all those chances.
Look, the Cavs have been a bit disappointing this season, sitting at 32 and 36 right now. Remember, last year they won 57 games, the second most in the NBA, won an incredible 37-4 in this building. A few things have been a little off this year, to say the least.
And there's the pass to Brown. Here's Elo. And the 3 off target. Chicago leading by 9. Here's Jordan. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Jordan's got 58. And Cleveland just a few levels below last year. Coach, why is that?
The Ron Harper trade has been a disaster. That's 18-5-5 you lose from Harper. Brad Daugherty's ankle injury has really hurt this team. They need to come together quick to make the playoffs.
Real quick. What a show by Jordan. 60 points. Approaching a season high 61 and 3 away from his career high. Price, the pass to Elo. Back to Price. To the inside. Here's Brown. And no good. Trying to use the glass. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. A regular season record. Michael Jordan has 62. Now just 1 away from his career high. Elo outside. To halt the run.
The strong defense of King doing a terrific job in helping to change the shot.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's Chicago up by 15. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. All right, we've made it to the 4th quarter. Kevin, Mike, Clark, and D.A. with you. Yet another matchup between the Cavs and the Bulls. These two know each other so well. And here's Price. He brings it up for Cleveland. 15-point game.
Well, when you talk about Craig Elo, what a story this guy is. Was cut from the NBA, playing in a minor professional league, got a 10-day contract with Cleveland 3 years ago to replace Mark Price, who had appendicitis. Elo has stuck since then in the league.
A new career high for Michael Jordan. 64 points.
It's obvious he's looking to continue to attack on offense so this lead can expand.
And if you were hitting like he is in this one, you would be too. His efficiency has done a lot for them.
Here's Price on the money from 12 feet away. And for Elo, making it in the NBA, Clark, he just got rewarded.
And really cool to see. I mean, recently signing a new big contract. He's a fantastic three-point shooter, and he's one of the better defenders.
Jordan continues to elevate his personal best. Now 66 points in the game. Elo outside. Doherty the screen. Trying to break that ice cold streak. And finished off by Doherty. Well, we've been tracking the scoring of Michael Jordan. And, Coach, no surprise. He has been dynamite.
Did they have to run that story today about Elo guarding Jordan?
Unbelievable. Jordan just notched 69 points. A man on a mission tonight, folks. Holy cow. Paxson against Price. Now the dish to Doherty. That's in, coming off an assist from Price. Price has got 6 assists in the game.
Yeah, Doherty has been locked in on the offensive end, overpowering the defense and finding lots of shots.
Here's Jordan. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Looking to stretch this lead out even further, going right after his shot.
And the defense continues to not be up to the challenge.
Clark, the Bulls have done a great job against the Cavs' three-point shooting game. Nice D from Chicago.
Well, I think it starts with Michael Jordan. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year. Plus, you had Scottie Pippen, excellent defensively in his own right. And that duo can turn your water off with their perimeter defense.
Yes, they can. Doherty with the screen on Paxson. And that one's good. Price has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he's trying to carry this offense, but he can't do it alone. His guys need to help him.
Here's Jordan. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the Bulls lead by 18.
Well, it's really hard to come back if you can't get stops. You've got to figure out a way to stop the bleeding if you're going to come back.
And he looked very comfortable on that one. Not a lot of resistance.
For the Cavaliers, Larry Nance is checked in for Williams, and Bennett subbed in for Brown. The Bulls making a change here as well. Horace Grant, he's checked in for King. Here's Price. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Defense is working overtime to try and shut Price down, but he sticks with his motion and gets the foul.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
Boy, Price is so accurate as a shooter. He makes smart decisions and selections when it comes to shots that he's going to take, and his mechanics, textbook.
Price hits them both.
The defense keeps fouling him, and he's making them pay for it.
And here are the Bulls now. Elo with the steal. On the wing, Nance. Looks for Doherty and gets it to him. And good that time. Doherty's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Nance doing a nice job finding open teammates. That's what makes him a really good all-around player.
Chicago calls timeout. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Elbow shot is on the way. Good work there as it goes. And the Bulls lead by 16.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Price, the pass to Doherty. And Brad Doherty with the slam.
Nobody's stopping that, especially when Doherty is focused on playing to his strengths.
Here's Jordan. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's feed.
John Paxson.
Paxson's got his 6th assist on the night. Price against Paxson.
2 minutes remaining.
Jordy with the screen on Paxson. Here's Price. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Not much Price can't do. He does everything on the court and stuffing the stat sheet tonight.
And they double up Jordan. Fires it up. They get the rebound. Grant kicks to Jordan. Goes back up. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly, he got it, no doubt.
Good job by the officials. Yes, we are giving credit to the officials.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Jordan. Armstrong's checked in for Paxson. And so Jordan nails both of them. 1:44 left in the 4th quarter. It's Price on the wing. He's covered by Armstrong. Jordy with the screen on Armstrong. Here's Price. Here's Doherty. And Brad Doherty with the slam.
Really strong putback from underneath that time.
Yeah, good luck, right, Clark, when he has the ball in his hand.
Exactly.
They love his determination down there.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Flying high, Craig Ehlo, the flush. Well done.
Passes it to Jordan with the drive. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 14.
This one's close to being over.
I think if they get a couple stops, this game is toast.
Down low. Here's Doherty. That one doesn't drop. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Ehlo against Jordan. Jordan is doubled. Difficult jumper near the top of the key, reminiscent for Cavs fans of a playoff eliminating sequence from last year. Pass to Bennett. 29 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Here's Nance. That's in, coming off an assist from Price.
Boy, an explosive player at 6'10", Nance can absolutely destroy you in the lane.
Now the Bulls with it. Cartwright, the pass to Jordan. Banked in off the glass.
They've turned it up a notch here during this home stretch.
Yeah, saving their best basketball for when it mattered the most. That's how you secure a win.
It's Price on the wing. And the Bulls with another win over Cleveland. Coach Chicago is 4-0 against the Cavs this season.
They've got one more meeting in 2 weeks to finish the season series. But guys, this is total domination by Chicago.
And Clark, tonight, a Bulls win and a brutal loss for the Cavs in this play.